Hello, welcome back. This is Jan's Stampin' Cafe, and I'm Jan. I love to share my passion for paper crafting. I hope I inspire you to create and share your projects by posting them on Jan's Stampin' Cafe Facebook group, and then give them away. Today I'm going to show you how to make a shadow box card. I think shadow box cards are best when made with a scene. Scene cards are fun, but I often don't want to color and die cut a lot of little pieces. But it is easy with print papers like this Whale of a Time Designer Series paper from Stampin' Up. It has ocean flora and sea life printed on it and makes scene building a snap. And of course there are sheets with whales that can be punched out with the Whale Builder punch. Dies and punches can also add to scene cards. You can make scenes for any occasion. Thank you, birthday, get well. The supplies used today are all from Stampin' Up and will be linked in the description below. I'll be using the Whale of a Time paper, the Whale Builder punch, and the Whale Done stamps. In researching, I found there is a multitude of construction methods too. I'm sharing Don Walslegel's technique because I thought it was easiest and left room for my interpretation. Thanks, Don! Now let me show you how easy this card is. It may appear tricky at first, but is really super simple. Try one with me. I've chosen the shaded spruce cardstock for my card body. The piece for the front measures 6 by 4 1/4. Along the 6-inch side, score 1/2 inch from each end. I'm using the Stampin' Trimmer. It has both a cut and score tool. Notice that I can measure on both sides of the groove. Because it would be difficult to keep the paper steady, I rotate the cardstock to score the remaining end. The back piece measures 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, and along the 5 1/2 inch side, I will score 1/4 inch from each end. Now I need layers for the front and back. I've chosen these two designs from the Whale of a Time paper pack. I trim this piece to 5 inches by 4 1/4 inches and adhere it to the front using the Stampin' Seal Plus adhesive. I've done a video on the Stampin' Seal Plus adhesive if you'd like to learn more about it. You'll also see me use tear and tape and Tombow glue later. By applying the Stampin' Seal Plus only around the edges, I'll be able to use the die cut that I'll be cutting on another project. I stick the layer centered between the score lines. I need to make an opening in the card front, so I'll use the third from the largest of the stitched rectangle dies. Because I want the back to have a different print paper, I will die cut that with the second from the largest stitched rectangle die and stick it to the back. By using a slightly larger die, there will be overlap of the print papers. If you don't have two different scene papers, you can use the cutout piece from the front on the back of the card. That would also provide continuity of the scene from front to back. Stack the front and back and center it through the opening of the front. Because my layers are different sizes, I will make a light pencil mark so I know where to stick the back layer. The tabs on the back piece should be folded up towards you, and the tabs on the front should be folded back away from you. When put together, they form a small box. I decided to use tear and tape here because it is 1/4 inch wide, which is the exact size of the tab. The Stampin' Seal Plus would be great because it's really nice and strong and sticky. It's just a little wider, and I would have to trim the excess. It was just neater to switch adhesives. Then I remove the release paper from the tape. The front of the card is face down and the back is faced up with the tab folded in. The outside edge of the front is aligned with the score line of the back. And now I fold the back tab onto the front tab and the sides of the front and back are together. Next I will close the card. You see me close the card thinking I can just align the tab to the score line and fold one over the other, but then I realize that there needs to be a gap. So be sure that the outside edge of the front tab meets the score line of the back. Now the card will be able to fold from side to side and have even gap on each side. I used the whale builder punch and prepared a whale for the front of the card. I used Pretty Peacock cardstock for his body and fin and Pool Party for his tummy. I stamped detail stamp from the Whale Done stamp set on his back and drew an eye with a little white gel pen. I attached him to the side of the card with the tail hanging off the edge because I knew when I folded the card to the side it would still fit in my A2 envelope. I attached the sentiment also from the Whale Done stamp set and a Whisper White plain cardstock to the back for my message. Then using the Take Your Pick tool, I finished the card with Whale Done sequins that look like bubbles and shells. I don't know why I didn't just fold it flat instead of reaching in. Silly me. At the last minute, I decided to add some Wink of Stella to the two crabs at the very bottom of the front. What a cute card. It really comes together fast and it folds flat for mailing and stands on its own for your recipient. I love standing my cards after I receive them. Using the printed scene papers, basic dies, and builder punches, you can make a shadow box card in a snap. This card easily could be resized to fit A6 or A7 envelopes. Links to the supplies I used are in the description box below. Make a shadow box card and share it on my Facebook page. And please like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you for watching.